Hello, hello. So guys, I decided I ran out to get some lunch. And I decided I'm going to do lunchtime oracles for you guys. So, I have had a major craving. Hi, Diane. How are you, love? I have had a major craving recently for Dominican food. My appetite has been like up and down all over the place. One day I'm like seriously hungry, and the next day I don't want to eat anything. Then another day my stomach is totally sick. And then the next day I'm like, well, my stomach is sick all the time. It hasn't gotten any better. But I'm like hungry one day, and the next day I don't eat anything. And one day I want to drink all the water I can drink. The next day I don't want to drink any water. It's just a mess. So I had this major craving, hey, Virgo Grooves, for Dominican food. I don't know why, but I had like this huge craving for Spanish food. So I went to this Dominican restaurant in Georgia, and there's a Dominican dish called sancocho. It's like a pork beef stew, but it's a Dominican style stew, so it's like really, really good. And I get there, and she's like, "Oh, we have beef stew." I'm like, "Beef stew is American. I can get beef stew anywhere. I don't want beef stew." So I ended up getting the stewed chicken, but I was pissed off because I was like, they're Dominican fakes, because they didn't have any pastelitos. They had bull bananas, green bananas, but come on now. Come on. Okay. So hey, I'm telling them about my fake Dominican restaurant experience. The beans and rice is good though. They hit it right with the beans and rice, okay? But how you have a Dominican restaurant and you don't have no sancocho? I don't even want to hear that, okay? I don't need to be Dominican to know about the good food. I know about the good food, okay? In Delaware, we have this place on 4th Street, and on 4th Street called Dominican Cafe. They have the pastelitos, which is the fried little pockets with meat in them. They have the sancocho, which is the stew. And they have these mashed potato balls. They're like fried mashed potato balls. But oh my God. I don't know why. My digest has been like all over the place. My body's been doing its own thing for like the last couple of weeks. Okay. So it's crazy because if I could be pregnant, I would think I was, but I can't get pregnant. So no way in hell. Not unless it's immaculate conception. So it happens, but no, I don't think so. Not me. Not me. All right, so I'm going to do oracle cards for each of the signs. I'm looking at my oracle decks now to see which one we're going to do. We're going to do 2. We're going to do the oracles of the unicorns. Oracles of the unicorns. And why not throw in the animal spirit deck? The animal spirit deck, okay? You said that's what I was thinking. I didn't want to say it. If I'm pregnant, it is immaculate conception. And it's so funny because somebody else said that to me. They were like, well, maybe you're pregnant. And I was like, I've lost 10 pounds. Then I thought about it. I was like, I lost 10 pounds before I found out I was pregnant with my twins. So I was like, yeah. But no. I had a procedure done about 10 years ago so that I could keep all of my lady parts and not get pregnant. And sometimes the procedure does heal itself, but I don't think that's going to be me at all. I mean, I've gone 10 years without having kids, so So, well, not 10 years, 19 years. It would be 20 years this year, December. My sons are 20 years old. Can you believe that? All right. So let's pull, you know what? I'm not going to use the unicorns again. And the reason why is because I want to use the wisdom of the night. It is a vampire deck. It is one of my ones I absolutely love. And it's crazy because when I first saw it, I wasn't going to buy it. But I did. And guys, the reason why I don't have more light on in the room is because my AC went out on me today. Or well, went on me somewhere last night. And so, hey, so I had to call someone to come look at it, and they can't come today. So they won't be here till tomorrow morning. So my son and I are like trying to make do in the heat. And we went out in the car for a little while. We're probably gonna go out later and I don't know, probably get some ice cream, meet up with my twin or meet up with somebody. Do something, get out the house for a little while. But right now my spiritual room is extremely hot. I have candles going in here as well. So I have the window open, but I am sweating. But I was like, I just felt like since I went out to go get this food and I came back, I was like, I just feel like doing a lunchtime oracle. For some reason, Spirit is screaming Aries at me. So I am going to start with you, Aries. I'm not going to put this in any special order. So let me grab a piece of paper because I'm going to have to write them down as I do them. Because I'm going to do them as Spirit tells me to. Okay. So if somebody says, well, she's not going to order, then I'm going to say, screw you. I can do whatever I want to. Because I don't have to follow any rules. Just go the way I feel. All right. So we're going to start with Aries. Okay. Because that is, I mean, they're literally screaming Aries at me right now. So I don't know if you Aries really needed to hear something. As far as oracles are concerned, let's see. All right. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Diane. All right. Where's La Mama? Hi, La Mama. I saw I saw La Mama. I saw her say hi. Diane, say hi. Okay. All right. So Aries. Complicated. All right. Your situation is, I'm going to have to cut some light on because this is not going to be enough. Woo. But y'all can see the sweat on my head, right? Okay, we're going to make do here. Goodbye to the MAC Foundation. Ooh, that studio fix is gone. All right. Okay, so Aries, you have complicated. All right. So whatever's going on around you right now is absolutely complicated. All right. But here goes the thing, whether you like it or not, with the 11, it looks like, is this 11? Yeah, it's 11. This is divinely orchestrated. This complicated situation is divinely orchestrated around you for a reason. Okay. Your second card is vision. All right, vision. So what it seems like to me, let me pull another one first. Focus and reverse. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. Aries, there's a complicated situation that you're going through, and I feel like you're being given dreams and visions and advice on what to do, but you're not following it. Okay, with the focus card in reverse, it's almost like you don't see it, or you don't want to see it, or maybe you don't want to deal with it. Okay. The card at the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess of Water. All right. Now I'm going to read this from the book, but Aries, if you can't just close your eyes off and act like you don't see certain things around you that are going on. You got to handle that shit. Okay. You got to handle that shit. You're a fire sign. So it's not even, you might have water mixed in your chart. Okay. But what it comes down to is that you got to have to open up your eyes, and you got to pay attention to the visions that are being given to you. Some of you guys are receiving dreams that are trying to give you advice on what to do. If you need dream interpretation, send a dream to me. Email me, SapphireDragonfly.us@gmail.com. Okay. I will see if I can get an interpretation. If I can't, then I will send it to someone to see if they can get one. Okay. But I feel like you're being given visions, you're being given dreams. I feel like there's people who may have passed away, ancestors, family members that are coming to you. And I feel like with the full moon being tonight, it's coming strong. Okay. We are going into full moon energy as of 8:29 a.m. tomorrow morning. Okay. So for those of you who wanted to wait to put your stones out, you could put them out tonight if you want to, because the energy of the full moon will be kicking in 8:29 a.m. tomorrow morning. You're not focusing on something. There is a situation here, very complicated. All right. Now, when we have the High Priestess of Water, it says it's to remind you that all things change. Okay. Like the powerful element of water. Okay. So there's something that needs to change around you, Aries. And I feel like you're acting like you don't see it and you don't want to see it, or you don't want to accept that it has to change, but it does. All right. The complicated card says, my sweet, wouldn't it be nice if your life were always simple and things were always obvious and transparent? Everything in life does not flow easily. Okay. And even sometimes it doesn't flow in the way that we think it should flow. And so we have to be open to seeing it flow in a different way and understanding that it's for our highest good. The vision card says, when you choose this symbol, it means that no matter what you lose in your life, something better will replace it. So Aries, something is trying to leave your life so that something better can come in. Okay. Now, in order for you to let the something better in, you have to believe that you're worth something better. Okay. If you don't believe you're worth something better, and this can be very hard because if you come from a background where we were talking about earlier about love, and how love, the definition of love can be set by the people around you. So if your mother didn't value you a certain way, or your father didn't value you a certain way, or they didn't protect you or treat you a certain way, you might think that you don't deserve love because your parents set the bar for you on what love is. Okay. So if you felt like they didn't give you love and it's because you didn't deserve it, then you may have developed a complex of, I don't deserve this. So it's very hard for you to let things come in that are good for you. But this is clearly saying that something better is coming in for you if you just let it go. Okay. Let it go. That's all I keep hearing. All right. So 17, and then I'm going to wrap this up. 17, my child, when you draw this symbol, it is a wonderful sign. With focus, you will achieve what you want. Well, here goes the thing. You're not going to achieve what you want because your focus card is in reverse. So you're not focusing on the right thing. You're probably focusing on what you're going to lose instead of focusing on what you're going to gain. And that's why you're having the problem that you're having right now. That's why it seems so complicated, but really it's not. I don't know why I felt compelled to say love. It feels like it's complicated, but really it's not love. It's not. Okay. So that is what I have for Aries. All right. I'm going to give you an animal spirit guide card. All right. And this is going to tell you the energy that you need to embody to move forward, Aries. Okay. Ooh, I'm going to have to move fast because Lord, my room is getting hot. Ooh. All right, Aries, the energy you have here is the hummingbird. Okay. The hummingbird. That is air energy. Yes, I'm biting my tongue because when I focus, I bite my tongue. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Positive, enthusiastic, spiritually resourceful. Inside the tiny hummingbird resides an endless well of energy and positivity. The hummingbird's secret is that it has learned where to gather nectar, and it returns to those sources daily for nourishment and rejuvenation. This sacred elixir springs from many sources, but usually involves nature, creativity, and exploring spirituality. Follow the way of the hummingbird, and you cannot go wrong. Every droplet of life becomes sweet, every moment worth savoring. All right. So when you're in balance in the hummingbird energy, you're smart, curious, and you love to learn. When you're out of balance, you're pushy, you're insistent, and you're sharp. So right now, maybe you're out of balance. Okay. And you're trying to force something to work and it's not. All right. And you need to recognize that and you need to walk away. Okay. One, because life changes, there's cycles. All right. So let's keep going. Woo, hot. Okay. They said Capricorn. Capricorn is next. I can't get the list just ahead of time. Okay, they said no. They said no, you're going to do it the way we want it done this time. Capricorn, this is it. Okay, Capricorn. What is the message for Capricorn spirit? Honesty, Capricorn. Okay, honesty with yourself, or maybe honesty with who you're dealing with. Let's go further. Playful in reverse. So you're not being playful. You're being very stern with someone. Okay, that you're being honest with. Could be yourself. Okay, let's say. And forbidden. All right, let me tell you what I'm getting from this. At the bottom of the deck, I have summon. All right. So what I feel like is that there may be some situation in front of you that you're now there's two stories here. Okay. Some Capricorns are trying to summon something back into their lives, or something is trying to summon you back into their lives. Okay. And what Spirit is saying is to be honest, keep your wits above you. Okay. This is not a game. Okay. And it is forbidden. All right. You are on a path that has been laid out before you. If there is something that is being removed off of that path, and maybe it can't accept that it's being removed off your path, so it's going to try and summon you back in. Look at this underneath the love card, love in reverse. It's something that broke your heart, something that you don't want to take a risk on anymore, but it's kind of trying to call you back in. Or there are some Capricorns trying to pull someone back in. Okay. But what Spirit is saying is, if you look at this for what it is, if you truly see this for what it is, you will see that this isn't playful energy. Okay. This is not for you. It's forbidden. Let it go and move on. And for those people that are trying to summon the Capricorn back in, let it go and move on. Okay. I'm going to read this. Let's go. Because I do see someone trying to summon you guys back in, or you guys summoning someone back in. Okay. Honesty. My darling, you have chosen the symbol of clarity and true communication. So Caps, you are clear. You are communicating truly how you feel, or receiving true communication from someone, and you have to accept it, or they have to accept it. Okay. Playful in reverse is the double 4 card. It's a 44. They're bringing that to my attention. All right. That is an 8. You know what's funny? The honesty card is 26. The playful card in reverse is 44, and the forbidden card is 18. That's 8, 8, 9. We're leading to the end of a cycle here. We're going to the end. Okay. And again, the summon card is 13, which is 4. So the common denominator here is 4, 8, and 9. Do you see it? They're heading out. They're heading up. And it has to do with your home. It has to do with stability. Okay. Moving on. All right. Now, the playful card in reverse. It says, my child, life is not always so serious. Choosing this symbol means it's time to lighten up and be playful. But see, you got this card in reverse. So what I hear is, it's not a game. It's not a time to be playful. It's not a time to drop your guard. Not now. Okay. Because I feel, like I said, with the summon card, someone is trying to pull you back in, and is not, this person is forbidden, or this situation is forbidden. It will never work out for your greatest good. That's what I keep hearing. Okay. 18, the forbidden card. It says, as your goddess, I am sending you this warning. You are about to enter into a situation that will not be easy and could cause you and others pain. So, yeah, this is not a game. Let me pull this summon card right quick. It says when you choose this card, it is a symbol to create a ritual to connect with your spirituality. Get in touch with your own inner magic before you make a move forward. There you go. Before you make any movement forward, you need to get in touch with your spirituality, okay? You need to be on your P's and Q's and be aware of what's going on around you, is what I'm hearing, okay? This is not a game. And whoever this is that's trying to summon you, I feel like they think it's a game, but it's not, okay? This is your life, and this is your feelings, this is your heart, okay? And someone will end up hurt. But Capricorn, this is so you don't, okay? Let's give you your animal card. Your animal card is rabbit. Rabbit. Okay. Now, if I'm right, that's Earth. Yes, Earth. It says, afraid of everything, overwhelmed and frozen. Okay, Capricorn, you cannot be scared of everything that's coming your way. Okay. You cannot be have your guard up so damn high that you can't even move for your greatest good. Okay. You've got to find a healthy level of fear and being able to, how would you say, not allowing fear to keep you from moving forward and not becoming overwhelmed. Okay. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when you are scared, most often about the future. And we become our own worst enemy. We spit up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words, oh rabbit. They shape your destiny. Don't dwell on the wrong thing. Okay? So what if someone's trying to pull you back in? You know that's forbidden. Walk away. Don't dwell on that shit. Don't even give it more thought than it needs to be. Okay? Don't pull in something that you're not supposed to pull in. But one thing you do is once you let it go, you move on. Keep it moving. Okay? I would not lend any more fear, energy, or anything else. When in balance, sensitive, problem solver, good listener. When out of balance, over explains and talks fast. To bring into balance, a day of silence. All right. Ooh, my neck is sweating. I should have had a clip or something to put this up. Oh, Lord. I don't have anything in here. I just cleaned my office and it's still a mess. All right. Let me see. Oh, you know what? I can do this. Let's see. There we go. That'll help. Let's see if we can tie this up some. That helped. That's better. Okay. All right. Whew. Yes, Lord. I will be glad when the AC guy comes and fixes AC. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so what's the next one? Aquarius, they said. Aquarius. It is the time of Aquarius. Time of Aquarius. All right, here we go. Aquarius. Thank you, Betsy. Thank you, Mama. All right, Aquarius, we have fulfillment. All right, fulfillment. We have trapped. Damn. Fulfillment and being trapped. I don't know how that works, but let's keep going. We have reminder in reverse. This is fulfilling yourself and being stuck in a situation and not remembering the lessons of the past. Okay. You're not remembering. Oh, there you go. Fulfillment in low vibration, negative environments, behavior. Okay. You know, when you take an animal and put them in a cage, when you catch them from the wild, initially, you probably shouldn't put your hand in the cage because they're gonna bite you, right? Because they're used to being in the wild. But the longer you keep them in a cage, the more programmed they become that I am no longer out in the wild. I am in a cage. I am a domestic. I'm only played with by these people, and I'm in this cage. This cage is my home. So the longer they're in the cage, they start to come into the illusion of I'm fulfilled in this cage. I got food, I got water, I got people that play with me. That's because they forget what it's like to be out of the cage. Okay. They forget what it's like to be independent. They forget what it's like to be in a healthy environment. So they find fulfillment in bad negative energy, bad behavior, bad relationships, even Stockholm syndrome. People who are in love with their abuser. Okay. Mommy issues, daddy issues, you know, your girlfriend, baby's mama, you do whatever they say, or you succumb to them because you have mommy issues and you look at them as they could be abusive to you. But if your mother was abusive, well, then you let them be abusive and you accept that because that's what you've known all your life. Somebody is forgetting what they were taught. Someone's forgetting what I feel like is self-value. Okay, Aquarius. At the bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess of Water. Okay, so you could be dealing with a water sign, but again, this is the High Priestess of Water. Things change, cycles change. And with this, we need to remember what we learned from the previous cycle so that we can move forward. I don't feel like you're doing that, Aquarius. So for some of you guys, this is about taking a look at maybe your relationships and seeing the bad patterns in them. Taking a look at your job and seeing the bad patterns in them and recognizing that this shit is not healthy. Okay. You know, I dated a guy before who used to argue, fuss, and fight with his girlfriend and his kid's mom. Pull hair. I mean, all out war. They thought that shit was cute. They thought it was normal because that's the environment I guess they grew up in. Okay. I did not grow up in that environment. So grabbing my hair, pulling it out, shit like that, I'm not used to that. I didn't grow up with that because my parents didn't show me love that way. My parents showed me a different definition of love, which was a whole lot more healthier. Okay. Had issues. It wasn't perfect, but it was healthier than abusive. Some people are used to abusive definitions of love, and when they get good ones, they don't know, they can't even recognize a good love. But this is why I told you, stop defining love by what you believe it is and start defining it by what you believe it isn't. Okay? Because a lot of people will tell you that the person that left them doesn't love them, when in reality, they left them because they love them. All right, so let's look at this. Fulfillment in a cage. I'll be damned. That's programming. That's brainwashing. Okay? It says, this is a sign that all your needs are being met, that you are close to achieving your goal. So all your needs are being met. At least you believe they are while you're in a cage. Wow. Okay. It says, my dear, the trap card says, my dear sweet child, do you feel as if you are trapped in your life right now? You know what? This kind of reminds me of when I was married and I had all my needs fulfilled, but I felt trapped in there. There was something missing, because there's more than just physical needs. There's mental, emotional, there's all kinds of needs. There's several different levels of this shit. Okay. All right. Reminder in reverse. 28. It says, my child, I need to remind you of a lesson you've already learned. So this is a lesson. Like I said, you've already learned it, but you don't remember it. You've forgotten that you already went through this and you're still putting yourself through it. You need to accept that things change. And underneath that, the fragment card. You need to accept that things change and you need to go with the flow. And you know what? When you're fragmented, there's parts of you that are broken. They broke off. And maybe you need to go through therapy to get those parts back, or get assistance, or have some kind of support to get those parts back to you, because you're fragmented, you're broken. I understand. Shit, I've been there before. I ain't afraid to say it. Okay. With the wishing well in reverse, there's not anything that you're wishing for that's coming out of this. In reverse, there's no conclusion as well. Conclusion in reverse. It's not coming to an end. In order to do that, you've got to step into your power. You got to step into your power, Aquarius. I don't know why that damn song is playing in my head. It's the age of Aquarius. This is like almost what it just keeps on saying. It's your time. It's your time to step up for yourself. Don't forget the lessons. Don't forget what you saw your mom and dad go through. Don't forget what you saw your auntie and your uncles go through. You really want to go through that shit? You really want to do that shit? Shit, this ain't no Lifetime movie. Shit, this is not Empire. You don't have to go through that shit for real. Okay? Just saying. All right, your animal card. My right ear is ringing. It's earthworm. Okay? Earthworm. Sometimes we think we're destined to repeat the same patterns as our parents because that's all we know. When in reality, if we just open our mind up, we'd be able to get a new definition from somebody else. But you got to let go of loving the person who beats the shit out of you, or loving the person who puts you down, or loving the person that puts restrictions on you, or putting priorities on the person who treats you the way your parents did, if your parents didn't treat you in a healthy way. Okay? So this may be a situation where we have a man who's with a woman, and maybe the woman is controlling like his mother, and he feels like he needs a mother. Maybe his mother's not here anymore. Maybe his mom used to be like that. And he feels like, okay, this is love because this is what my mom did. Well, if your mom was a narcissist, that wasn't healthy because she didn't help you to develop by being overly controlled. Same thing with a woman. A woman may have had her father control every aspect of her life, what she wears, when she goes, when she comes home, who you dating. And so now she's with a man who does the same thing, but she's like, okay, but that's what I know. But that doesn't make it right, and it doesn't make it healthy. Okay? Your spouse is not your damn mother or father. They're supposed to be your equal. They're supposed to be your team member on your team. Okay? So parenting your spouse should not be necessary. Showing your spouse by example what love is, or how to love, or what love isn't. Earthworm. Well, let's get together. All right. Shy, hesitant, reluctant to share inner vision. So you're not ready to share how you truly feel about the situation because, well, all my needs are being met. But are they really? We have all felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or novice working to establish confidence in a new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they once felt earthworm energy too. Didn't I say embracing, learning something new, whether it's a new definition of love or a new way to live or a new understanding of morals and values, or even learning to create your own morals and values outside of what was shown to you. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery takes time, and you are on the right track. Besides, rumor has a beginner's mind offers the most valuable insight. Let me tell you something. To go back to zero and start all over again in your understanding of rewriting your definitions and also building your self-esteem and knowing your self-worth is a very powerful thing. Going back into that cocoon and being reborn and being open to rewriting what perceptions and morals and values you already have. That is a strong ass person to do some shit like that. So I applaud any of you that have the strength to do it, because I did it and it wasn't easy. And I had to start all over from scratch because I didn't know what was real and what wasn't. So for some of you guys, you're doing that, and it's going to take you some time. All I will say is keep your guard up, okay, while you're going through this new phase of discerning certain understandings of what love isn't, what love is, what fulfillment is, and what fulfillment isn't, okay? Protect yourself, because we all know that earthworms, when they get stepped on, they die. However, if you cut them in half, they regenerate. Keep them in mind. All right. All right, Spirit, what's the next sign? Really? Gemini. Gemini. Jumping all over the place. All right, Gemini, you have the message. All right. So you're either sending a message or receiving a message today. All right. You have summon. Someone, you send the message summoning someone. Risk in reverse. Not taking a risk. Ooh, not taking a leap of faith, because I see that as a Fool card. Not taking a leap of faith. And reverse, focus. All right, let's read the message card right quick. Because I definitely feel as though, look, these cards are the same one transposed, 13 and 31. But they're both the same, two numbers transposed and the same number equal to 4. I feel like there's something, this is home related, stability related. All right. We have 45, the message. It says, get ready and pay attention. You're about to get a message with special meaning. So you're about to get a message, Gemini. You're going to receive a message. And with this summon card, I almost feel like this is a message that's coming in, like telling you that I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not taking a risk with you. I'm not taking a leap of faith with you. But with the focus card in reverse, I almost feel like you don't want to hear. It's like you're getting a message that you don't want to hear. Okay? You're either giving a message or getting a message that you don't want to hear. All right? Yeah, because with focus in reverse, I just don't see how you could, you know? Yeah, because look, it says the focus card is with focus, you will achieve what you want, but you don't have focus, so you're not getting what you want. You're not getting what you want. Risk card, we're going to read that. Somebody's not taking a risk. The risk card says, my child, you have come to a place where you're being asked to take a risk and try something new and different. Someone's not doing that. Someone does not want to try something new and different. They do not want to take a risk. Okay? I believe you're going to get that message. I almost feel like this is stagnant energy is what I'm feeling. Okay? What this is calling on is someone to tap into their higher level of spirituality before they. So to me, what I'm hearing is someone needs to do some self-work. Okay? Someone needs to do some self-work. They need to do some spiritual self-work. And they're not taking a risk with someone. They're not focused on the other person right now. Okay? I feel like somebody is focused on self-preservation, self-development, and not on the other person at the moment. Okay? Yeah. So you might not be talking to somebody, might not be giving you attention right now because they're focused on themselves. Okay? And they don't want to take a risk with you, and you're messaging that and letting them know, you're messaging or you're receiving a message. I think you're messaging me because, yeah, I think you're messaging. Okay. Gemini. The beaver. Damn, I didn't expect to see that. The beaver. All right. The beaver. Let me. Yeah, self-development is very good. Never argue about self-development. If your man or woman needs time away from you to work on themselves, take it. Let them have it. Don't argue with them about it. Okay. As long as their self-development doesn't mean fucking everybody across town and hooking up with new people online through, apps and shit. Let them have that self-development time, or start new relationships with crazy people they don't even know. The beaver is a hard worker, loyal, tireless, family first. The beaver personality is a welcome sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have an infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by way of the earth element, providing a home and financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project, once started, they will work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver can appear when the task at hand requires your long-term steady effort. It could also signify it's time for some karma yoga, selfless service. When in balance, you're happy and meaningful work. When out of balance, you feel useless and worn out. To bring into balance, physical labor and selfless service. Do some volunteer work. Do something for somebody else besides yourself to bring yourself back into alignment if you are out of alignment. Okay? Right now, when I was doing self-work, I did a lot of volunteer work. It was actually pretty good. It helped me appreciate what I had, volunteering at some of the drug meetings, alcohol meetings, homeless shelters, things of that sort, okay? Made me appreciate what I had. And Lord knows, after seeing addiction so up close, it made me realize that is not something I want for myself. Why would I want to be an addict? So it really makes you appreciate what you are. And even if you've thought about going down that path, it makes you appreciate not the fact that you had the strength not to. Okay. So let's see. What's the next sign, Spirit? Virgo. Wasn't expecting that. All right. Virgo. Like a virgin, touch for the very first time. Like a Virgo, feel your heartbeat next to mine. Whoa. All right. Individuality in reverse. Okay. Growth in reverse. The growth is about healing. So this is telling me there's a lack of healing here. Okay. Damn, complicated in reverse. It's not as complicated as you think it is. And at the bottom of the deck, vision in reverse. Damn, Virgo, why you gotta go complicate shit? I swear, every card up here is reversed. And I know, like, this is my sign, so I'm feeling some kind of way right now. What the hell? All right, let's see. Individuality in reverse. Oh, Lordy. No two snowflakes can ever be the same. Just as you are special, unique too, there is something to celebrate. Okay. I'm going to come back to that. The Grove in reverse. I know the Grove is about healing. It says, hold on. Invite you, I, Nyx, the goddess of night, invite you to my grove to heal your wounds and mend your heart. Ooh, who's inviting you to their bed tonight? Let me stop. Complicated in reverse. Complicated, because we know, it looks like a bed to me. It's a sofa. Who's inviting you to the sofa tonight to heal? All right, complicated. My sweet one, wouldn't it be nice if your life were always simple and things were complicated, obvious, and transparent? Well, this is telling me it kind of is. Okay. It kind of is transparent, and you're not healing from something that you see directly in front of your eyes. I feel that this to me is feeling a feeling of not feeling special, not feeling unique. Okay. Something that you need to heal within your self-esteem. I don't feel like it's something complicated. I feel like you might be making it complicated because you're an earth sign, but it's not complicated. And you need to see something for what it is, because we have the vision card here. All right. Vision. When you choose a symbol, it means that no matter what you lose in your life, something better will replace it. Well, for some of you Virgos, you may have felt you may have lost something, or someone may have walked away from you, and you're feeling like you won't find anything better than this. Okay. I absolutely have to say that's a lie. Okay. It's funny because if you guys watch Soulful Revolution, check out her channel, Mary Jane. She did a fire sign reading, and she talked about how having to walk away from something that you absolutely loved and it destroyed you, because it's like twin energy. But your twin, in the reading she did, she said the twin was caught in what would you say, like a mindset of grief and negative behavior, drugs, addictions. She even said shooting up. Okay. And she said that you can't save them, so you had to walk away from them, but it destroys you. This to me looks like a situation where you're not healing, but it's whatever happened around this situation, you're feeling as though like it's your fault, like it's my fault. I don't feel that it is. I feel like with the complicated in reverse, they're trying to tell you this is not complicated. You need to heal from this shit because you're holding on. I don't feel like you're healing. I feel like this is more beating yourself up. Okay. And not wanting to see shit for what it is, or not, keeping yourself from accepting what's better. Now, I can tell you right now, I'm more of a Sag. Most earth sign and most Virgo readings don't resonate for me. So, my moon sign Sapphire, or I'm saying Sapphire, Sagittarius or Scorpio tend to resonate more for me. But this definitely to me is a Virgo energy of someone who is feeling like did I do something wrong, or they're making this more complicated, but they're definitely hurt. And okay. So Virgo, my advice to you is to start seeing shit for what it is. Place accountability where it belongs. You are not accountable for everything. Okay. Whether it's relationship, home, parenting, whatever the situation is, that's got you feeling so hurt. It's not all on you. Other people have to take their accountability too. Okay. And I feel like I don't know why, but I'm feeling Virgo's taking all of something on for a situation, like all the blame, all the problems, like I'm the problem and you're not. Okay. There are other people in this shit, and it looks like there's more, this situation a little bit more in depth. So I feel like you need to focus on not making it more complicated than it is, so that you can heal from it. All right. Let's go. Your animal card, Virgo. Hi, Nadia. Okay. Virgo, your animal card is otter. Okay. Otter. This is be water. 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 Let's see. Here we go. Unobstructed joy. Unobstructed joy. Playfulness, contentment. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, the otter represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child, available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself. Without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism, imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. So Virgo, once you come out of this mindset of feeling like if something didn't work out, it's like all on you or it's your fault, there's a celebration waiting. It's like whatever you wanted that you didn't get, You need to, it wasn't complicated. It wasn't as complicated as you thought. And you need to go ahead and push forward because you have a better outcome ahead of you. When in balance, you're full of love, need nothing. When out of balance, you're gloomy, sighs, and make silly excuses. To bring in the balance, you need a dance party or a celebration. You ever seen Grey's Anatomy where Meredith and Christina get together and they dance it out? That's what you need, Virgo. You need to dance it out to get back to balance, okay? If you, one of my songs to do that, and it's funny because I'm a Virgo, so I do that. I will put on music in the kitchen and my son will just come down and just shake his head at me and be like, what? You know, my boyfriend does the same thing. What was I going to say? I think my favorite song is Whitney Houston. Clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. Yes. I want to dance with somebody. I want to build it with somebody. All right. Yes, that is a true Virgo song. We love Whitney. I love Whitney. Okay. With somebody who loves me. All right. So Virgo, dance it out. All right. Let's see. Who's next? They said Pisces. All right. Pisces. I've been in love and lost my senses, spinning through the town. Sooner or later, the fever ends, and I wind up feeling down. I need a man who takes a chance on a love that burns hot enough to last. All right, you have rigid in reverse. All right. So I feel like whatever wall you have around you, Pisces, you're dropping it. You're taking it down. All right. The warrior in reverse. Now, this is the guy who battles himself, and he battles himself. He is the sabotager of his own shit. Okay. In reverse, I don't like the warrior because this is the guy that will break you and not make you. Okay. And it's only because he's got a lot of pain himself inside. So that pain breaks, hurts you as well. Okay. He doesn't mean to. It's just he's got a lot of pain in there. In reverse, we have confidence. In reverse, Pisces. All right. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the message. So I feel like, quite honestly, that you may receive a message from this person, and this person is broken, and broken people break people. So I feel like almost like you're dropping your guard to get this message from this person. And I almost feel like this message comes in and it destroys your confidence. Like, it's like having an ex contact you, or like having a boyfriend or spouse tell you you're not shit without me. You wouldn't have shit without me. You're not going to have shit. You won't be shit. You need me, or you need my family. That kind of energy. Like you're not. Wow. My son just got a new job. Congratulations to him. All right. I have to hit him up as soon as I get done. All right. So the rigid card in reverse is it says the upright version is there a stone wall that stands between you and others? Could that wall be inside you? But the card is in reverse. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like Pisces, you have an issue with boundaries. You need to put your boundaries up. Okay. Just because, like, I'm not gonna lie, look at the warrior. He's freaking sexy as hell. Okay. You're in the white guys. Okay. He's sexy as hell. All right. For me anyway. So thank you guys for the congratulations. I'll share that with him. But I feel like you need to learn how to put boundaries up. Okay. Just because someone, you're attracted to them or they're attracted doesn't mean that you have to let them come in and mess with your confidence. And that's truly what I feel like this is. All right. So 2, the warrior card reads, my beloved child, when the warrior appears, to you, it is such a fortunate sign that no matter what is happening to you in your life, you are truly protected. So you are not protected, and what's happening in your life is not for you. And this person is not for your greatest good. Okay. With this confidence card in reverse, I feel like this person makes you doubt your confidence and doubt your self-worth. Okay. Keeping you stuck. So I almost want to say you need to block this person if they're talking shit. Confidence says there are few of my chosen ones who have the confidence and courage to live forever. Well, you don't have the confidence and courage right now because you got a message from this asshole. And I feel like whatever this person said, you dropped your guard, and whatever they said wasn't very nice, or whatever they, I don't feel like they were very nice. Okay. So I feel like you need to learn how to put boundaries around you and not allow people to affect you to that level. I know I do. Okay. For me, it is not about, it's about self-preservation. All right. You can't get upset and wallow in self-pity if you constantly keep opening the door for assholes to come in and tear you down. You can't. You have to take accountability for it, because they're not going to take accountability and say, okay, maybe I shouldn't say that to that person. They don't do that, unfortunately. Okay. You could even be dealing with a narcissist with that warrior in reverse. That's somebody that's got a lot of inner turmoil. All right, we have the Lion card for you, Pisces. All right, the Lion card. And this is an Earth card. Is it? Sorry, it's fire. Duh, Leo. I don't know what I was thinking. Come on. There are a lot of animals in this deck. Okay, there we go. Lion. Patient, regal, and a complete master. The lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected and known intimately by few. Some mistake the lion as hard to assess or aloof, yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. When in balance, you are the epitome of strength. When out of balance, you are withdrawn and too serious. And to bring balance, daily meditation and friendship. Okay, well, there we go. All right. Now, let's go. Let's go. The next one. Spirit, you're killing me. They said, yeah, I know. They said, let's balance the scales. Eat Libra. We haven't even hit, like, oh, I guess we have. I guess it's pretty balanced, but okay. They were like, let's go. You still got more to go. Oh, Lord. Libra. Oh, Libra, who are you arguing with? You're arguing with somebody, and it looks like you have a situation. There's two women here. Two women here, and there's a game being played here. Denial and reverse. Okay, so we have the High Priestess Spirit in reverse. Okay, we have the High Priestess and Earth in reverse. We have the Playful card here. All right, and we have Denial in reverse. This is a third-party situation. This is two people. I don't feel like one of these is you, Libra. I feel like this could be two people around you. Or if you are dealing with someone who has another woman in their life, this could be one of these women, could be you. Okay. I feel like there's a game being played here. And with the Denial card in reverse, you're in denial. And you're saying, oh, it's complicated. It's not that complicated. Okay. There's definitely some denial going on here. Okay. Now the High Priestess of Spirit in reverse. It says, you have chosen this symbol to help you guide on a journey to find your answer to questions. Consider that there is an invisible spirit within all living things. So right now you're very confused. You're not getting what you need to be able to understand what's going on. Okay. So you don't have all the answers, is what I'm hearing. 3, it says, the goddess of night, I am nudging you to take care of your health and your beautiful body. In reverse, your health, you're not putting your health and your health as a priority. Okay. And then the playful card here. I feel like there's something going on that someone's in denial of. One thing I would say is please do not be in denial of health issues. Please pay close attention to them. Okay. Pay attention to any health issues. And also with the High Priestess of Spirit, I'm kind of feeling like you might be a little spiritually detached right now. Maybe a little bit too much playing and not enough meditation and balancing. Okay. There may be something in your vicinity that you're dealing with that seems complicated, that you're in denial about seeing. Okay. Why? Because with this Chaos card in reverse, you don't want to start a fight. All right. So I am, let me pull your animal cards here. I'm more feeling like you need to start seeing shit for what it is what I'm feeling. Okay. And stop, I wanted to say lying to yourself that you don't see it. Okay. Be attentive to your health. Okay. Be attentive to your health. Because that seems to be the main message here. Your health and then your spiritual development. We have the nightingale. All right. The nightingale. It's a beautiful bird, actually. Lord, let this heat go down in this house. I am going to die. All right. Nightingale. It says fearless voice, speech, communication, or song. The song of the nightingale is otherworldly. This simple brown bird, almost unnoticeable among the flashy plumage of other birds, transports its listener to the realm of poetry. Nightingale energy is within us, is with us when we write, compose, and especially when we sing. It reminds us that music heals the deepest wounds. This card indicates a need to open the bridge between the heart and the voice. Is there something you need to say? How long has it been since you sang? Turn it up, write it down, and let it out. Okay. When in balance, sings, speaks freely with kindness. When out of balance, shy, lump in the throat. To bring into balance, music. And you know, it's so funny you mentioned that because I know like I sing very flat because I haven't been singing for a long time. And I went back and listened to the video the other day and I was like, boy, you are singing really flat, you know? And Libra is in my Venus. And so I was thinking, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and go back to voice lessons. And there's a guy I know down here like a year or two ago. He offered to play guitar while I develop my voice and like to work with me. And I was just like, you know what? I didn't do it at the time because I was hoping that my boyfriend who plays guitar would do it with me. But he didn't. So I'm going to pursue getting my voice back in track and singing some more music and, you know, maybe getting myself back out there because like life is short. But for those of you Libras who need to cleanse your energy, there's nothing wrong with, you know, turning up the radio, putting on your headphones or just, you know, singing in the house. Okay. Make something up, you know. I don't know. I was in the kitchen the other day and I was singing something and I was just like, in Kim, in Tim, oh, I love him, and Tim, he touches my soul, he sets me on fire, desire within, and Tim, he'll never know how much I love him. 'Cause he's got that hurt deep in his soul. But I love him and ain't him. Make up something. That's a freelance. I just made that up. Okay? Have fun. Get your music back on track. Get your voice out there. Sing even if you don't sing, okay? All right, so what's next? Let's say. Cancer. All right. That's how I feel. Yeah, my soul. 'Cause I love him. And him. I do hope that the next relationship I go into, that I do it with an artist that's like, you know, somebody I can really build, like write songs with and stuff. That'd be fun. Okay, reminder, Cancer. Okay, don't forget something you've already learned. All right, don't forget something or you haven't forgotten. The Grove, upright. Good job, Cancer. You remembered something that is allowing you to heal. You learned your lesson from something that you healed from. Good job. Deceit in reverse. Oh my God, Cancer, I love it. You remembered something that you've been through previously, okay, that you healed from. And with this deceit card in reverse, remembering that and healing from that has kept you from falling for recent deceit. Okay, you didn't fall for this shit. Good job, Cancer. Good job. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Warrior in reverse. That means that you had somebody that came in to break you down and you were like, no, devil, not today. I've been here before. I've laid in this grove. I've done my work. I've done my healing. You can't get that shit past me today. I'm not doing it. Okay. So whatever low vibration you come in with, whatever brokenness you have, goodbye. All right. Like Beyonce said, to the left, everything you own in the box to the left, in the closet, that's my stuff. Yes, if I bought it, please don't touch. And keep talking that mess, that's fine. But could you walk and talk at the same time? And Cancer, I love this. I love this. You guys are on your shit. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. You always remember what you've been through so that you can learn and you can grow from it. You're not supposed to keep repeating the same lessons over and over again. Some people spend their whole life repeating the lessons over and over again. But you guys you're getting it. You're catching on. Okay? Good. All right. Enemy averted. Let's see here. Dragonfly. Woo! You guys know I love dragonflies because they're a symbol of transformation and moving to a higher level. Okay? So I like this. I love this. Dragonfly. This is good. This is really good. There we go. Dragonfly, master of light, illusion, in the mind. The dragonfly is an ancient ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder and awe. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it is always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so the light of wisdom can shine through. So you are discerning, Cancers, and I like that. You are quieting your mind. You are seeing shit for what it is. You are not letting deceit get past you. You're catching it because you are taking the time to close off and see it. If you do not look for deceit, you cannot get mad if you do not see it, okay? Most people that are deceived usually feel that, oh, well, I didn't think they would do that. Well, they're deceivers. That's what they do. Okay. So it's your job, everybody's job, to see when there is something deceitful being done and to shut that shit down. All right. Good job, Cancer. I like that. Okay. Stay on your game. Keep discerning. Stay paying attention. And don't let anybody bring in deceit your way. Don't keep your guard up. Okay. Don't get comfortable now because you saw through one thing. You might have kicked that shit to the curb. Don't get cocky now. Okay. Because it's not the end. It never is the end. All right. Dark people aim to play games and manipulate and play mind games all the time. All right. So keep your guard up. Keep it strong. All right. It really messes me up. Why don't the mind game people go play fucking mind games with each other? Why do they have to play it with us? With the people who don't want to play games. Okay. If I wanted to play games, damn it, I would have an Xbox and a PlayStation downstairs. The hell? Huh. Breadcrumbing. Huh. All right. We have the high priest. Oh, damn. They didn't tell me what sign I was doing. Sagittarius. All right. Sag. All right. Well, I got it up. So we have the high priestess of fire. So Sag, you're not feeling yourself. Okay. Because there's something deceitful going on around you. The message in the bottle, the message in reverse. So you're getting a message in reference to this deceit. Okay. You're not going to like it. All right. And with the strength card in reverse, you're not feeling very strong. I feel like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like, fire signs, you have a temptation coming in. You have a temptation that's coming in. This is for Sagittarius. Sag, you have a temptation that's coming in, and this person is deceitful. And with the strength card in reverse, you may always fall for this shit because with the playful card right behind it, they come in all innocent and shit, probably promising you fulfillment because we have the fulfillment card here. But I feel like at the end of the day, with this message in a bottle, they might not with this message in reverse, they might not be telling you something that you want to hear. And so I would implore you to get strong. Okay. Because I feel like now, please be honest. Be real with me. I'm going to tell you, I feel like this is a warning that somebody could be coming in to tell you something that's a lie, like they love you, they want to be with you, but really they're doing it because they're trying to do something deceitful here. Okay. And I just feel like have your guard up. Don't trust it. Find the strength. Find the strength. All right. High Priestess of Fire is the only card that, let me go read that. It says creativity, passion. You've chosen this symbol of the goddess of creativity and passion. So I feel like somebody's trying to prevent you, or someone has you out of sorts in reference to your creativity and passion. And it's time for you to drop that shit. Put your discernment up and have some strength to reject something is what I'm feeling. Okay. I definitely feel like somebody's coming in with deceit. I don't like this. I really don't. All right. All right. So let's get your animal spirit guard. Animal spirit guide card. Oh, hold on. Hyena. Didn't I tell you? Now, let me tell you something about hyenas. They are ferocious and they are nasty as hell. Okay. There's some positive attributes to them, but for the most part, I would not fool with one. Okay. I would be very careful dealing with a hyena. They don't have any loyalty to anybody, not even their own. Okay. Humor, wit, sarcasm. But this is your card. Okay. So it's saying the hyena personality is a jokester and crowd pleaser. Didn't I tell you somebody's going to come in playfully? Be careful. But below the surface, they are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments and relationships or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? When in balance, charming, witty, fun to be around. When out of balance, scrappy, petty, suspicious. To bring into balance, sobriety. So you could have someone coming into you, coming around you, Sages, that has a drug problem, a drinking problem, recreational drug problem. When we say sobriety, that applies to any kind of addiction. It can be a behavior, sexual addiction, okay? Stockholm syndrome, they like being beat up and tortured by other people. You know, they think that shit is love. So you have someone coming in, they're coming in very playful. And they may even be coming in saying that they want to work on their goals. They want to do this, they want to do that. All I'm saying is to be careful, okay? Because with that playful card, I feel like that we need to be careful of people who come back in with a playful energy. You know, they want to crack jokes, they want to say different things, but behind the scenes, they're setting you up to take from you, destroy you, okay, or hurt you. All right, deceit, all right. I don't know why I'm feeling like if any of you guys get back involved with an ex who you know was out into recreational drugs and shit, you need to run a drug test on them because they might be out of money and that's why they're coming back to you. I don't know why I'm hearing that shit. But if you know somebody who's a cokehead or something like that, it might even be weed. It could even be weed. It could be it could be anything. It could be meth. It could be anything. Whatever their recreational drug is, I just heard like they're out of money. Okay, they're out of money. So that's the deceit. All right. All right. So where are we now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 3 more to go. 3 more. Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio is next. Individuality, good. It's upright. Like that, Scorpio. Knowing who you are, valuing who you are. Lust, that's not good, Scorpio. We don't want to see lust. We want to see love. Okay. Sex, the moon. Okay. That's cycles ending, cycles beginning. It looks like a new cycle beginning though. Okay. And then we have chaos in reverse. So some of you guys may be making some decisions for yourself that are for your greatest good. Okay. With the moon card here, a cycle could be coming to an end or a new cycle could be starting. And with the chaos card in reverse, you're finding beauty in not always having to have chaos around you. However, we still do have the self-worth card in reverse down here. Okay. And don't get me wrong, I think I went through that phase where I was just all about like, I just want to have sex. I really don't want a relationship. But then I kind of got to the point where I said, you know what, I gotta value myself a little differently. Not more, just differently. Because do I really just want sex? You know, I think we all eventually get to a point, especially when we're in our 40s, we are like, okay, we're over that. Okay, that shit is old. Okay, my back hurts. I'm gaining weight. My health isn't the best. Maybe I need to settle my ass down, you know, and start spending time or investing in people who want the same thing that I want. Okay, stability. Because when I get old, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be sitting in my apartment by myself. I got to say this, and I hate to say this, but it's the truth. My cousin died in his apartment, and he didn't get found for 3 days. He was a single bachelor, okay? Didn't marry, didn't settle down. And so for 3, and you know who, his job, he didn't show up for work. So his job was the one who called the cops and called the family because it wasn't like him. But he died by himself because he didn't settle down. He didn't have anybody there with him. You know, it's a, hey, if that, you know, but it's always, I always considered it sad because I really wish that he had somebody, you know, to be there for him and take care of him, because that wouldn't have happened. He wouldn't have been in there for 3 days. We had to have a closed casket because of it. Okay. So yeah. All right. Individuality. Yep. Time to stop playing eventually. All right. 47, no two snowflakes are the same. Just as you are special and unique, this is something to celebrate. So this is about loving yourself and celebrating your uniqueness, okay? But I feel like this is more about single life for Scorpios. And then we have the Lust card here. So I feel like somebody is single and they're being a little freak right now, okay? Like Usher said, if you're coming with me, really coming with me, you go get your girls. If you're coming to me, put your hands in my pants, be my little freak. Yeah, I feel like somebody is single and they're like having a good time right now. All right. Lust, my dear one, when the symbol of lust has come before you, beware that when you toy with this energy, you become consumed by it. So I feel like there could be somebody who's kind of in a sexual kind of energy of just, pardon my mouth, fucking everything and being a freak. Okay. But, you know, I feel like that's not going to end very well. All right. And then we have the moon. I don't think it's a, you know, they're saying it can consume you. Sex addiction is real. Sex addiction is 100% real. The moon, this is a sign that you must trust your gut. Your intuition will lead the way through the darkness. So this is saying that for someone who's going through a period of maybe they're trying to find their self-worth through sex. Okay. Maybe having sex with a lot of different partners makes them feel like a king, a queen. Okay. Maybe it's easy with this chaos card in reverse. There's no arguing, there's no fighting. It's just sex, just straight up nasty sex. I used to go through that phase. I'm not going to lie. There's a phase I went through where I was like, I don't want a relationship. Just shut up, take your clothes off, and let's have sex. I'm done. Like, don't talk. I don't need you to be cute, and I don't need you to be talking. I don't need you to be smart. But I think you get to a point in life where it's just like, that doesn't serve you anymore. You know? So yeah, be careful, because I feel like if you're out here being lustful, just be careful, you know, protection, strap up, and be careful because it can consume you. All right. The demons within and without can consume you. And that sexual demon is a really hard one to get off your back. I'm telling you right now, because I know. Breaking that promiscuity is really hard once you get into it. All right. Yeah. All right. So let's pull your animal card, Scorpio. Fire ant, the dam. Okay. Fire ant. And that is Earth. Oh, yeah, wait, is it Earth? Yeah, it's Earth. Okay. Okay. Aggression, rigid thinking, following orders. Fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. So this is being attracted to being a freak, or being attracted to someone who's feeding that wanting to have sex. Okay. Meeting somebody who's bringing friends for you, meeting up with random partners off the street, and there's orgies, swinging. Okay. All of this can feed an imbalance within us. Okay. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire and energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or a situation, only making things worse. So maybe sometimes we go into this energy trying to erase how we're feeling about a certain situation. We don't want to deal with it. So then we throw ourselves into sexual behavior or into work or into other things. Okay. It says, how can you break free from the drama and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. So for some of you guys, this shit is catching up to you, the lust. Okay. When in balance, you're thoughtful and disciplined. When out of balance, you argue and excess heat and gossips. To bring in the balance, solo time, walks at night. Okay. That was kind of deep. And I have Scorpio on my rising. Hello. All right, what are we missing? Taurus. And then after Taurus, Leo. All right, so Taurus next, and then Leo's last, and we're done. All right, Taurus. All right. Taurus, you have playful in reverse, something you don't feel like playing with or playing about. You have letting go. Oh, you are serious about letting something go, Taurus. Okay. And differences, because you guys are not balanced. It doesn't seem fair, and you are too different. So in reverse, we have risk in reverse. All right. Now, here goes the thing. Taurus, you're letting go of something. It looks like you're letting go of something or being let go of something because you or someone else does not want to take the risk again with this situation. There's too much difference here, night and day. Okay, differences card, night and day, apples and oranges. Your belief system may be different from another person's belief system. And so you're recognizing that, you know what, this is not a game anymore. Okay, I don't want to play. And with the letting go card, I'm ready to walk away from this shit. I'm done. I don't want to take the risk with this anymore. Okay, whatever wishing you were making did not work out. And you could have been dealing with a water sign because I have the High Priestess in reverse, someone who's emotionally manipulative. And with the fragment card underneath, you are broken due to this situation. You don't know how you feel. Okay, you don't know how you feel. All right, you're all over the place right now. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm going to read the letting go and the differences card. 22. This is a partnership because it's 22, 44, 9. Yeah, this is a migration towards something ending. And it's that ego. You're soaring, Taurus. Okay, you're soaring. And you know what the thing about the eagles is? Eagles soar very high because they can handle the low oxygen and the higher altitudes. So the higher you fly, the pigeons fall off. The little birds fall off. Okay, you got to leave them behind. You can't take them with you. All right. Unfortunately, they don't become your friends anymore. They're your prey. It is what it is. Okay. So let's keep it going. Let's pull this right quick. Eagle. Hold on. You are definitely soaring to a higher height. All right. Last time I checked, New York pigeons are on the ground. Eagles are up in the sky. I don't know why they're playing the Rocky theme in my head. No, not Rocky. It's I'll remember it later. Eagle, all-pervading power, truth seeker, transforms karma. So you are taking whatever karma you have from this situation and you're transforming it into something good for you because you're like, no way. Okay, not me anymore. I paid my karma. I paid my karma, and now it's time for me to soar. All right. Not time for me to be on the ground. Not time for me to, I'm leaving situations behind and moving to a higher level. Okay. So the noble eagle emanates the light of the sun. This great bird is both physically and spiritually strong. It represents mastery over the elements of fire and air. When the eagle appears, you'll soon be thrown into the karmic fire for the sake of your transformation. So you may have gone through hell or about to go through hell in order to transform, but you're going to go through it. Okay. The eagle pushes us to be our best and brightest selves and stops at nothing to see us shine. Grasp the sun in your talons and hold on for the ride. You're stronger than you think, eagle child. Okay. When in balance, bright, radiant, challenges. When out of balance, controlling. To bring into balance, step into the unknown. Make a leap that you don't know where the hell you're going. Okay. Leo, let's go. It's the eye of the tiger. Oh, that's a tiger, huh? Not the lion. My bad. All right, Leo. And then I'm going to take my ass in here and take a cold shower because I am hot. Okay. Woo. Deceit in reverse, Leo. All right. Strength in reverse. Fulfillment in reverse. All right. I'm going to tell you this right now. There is a deceitful situation. Oh, wait. No. The high priestess of spirit. I thought so. Leo, you're about to see something that's deceitful. It's going to be brought to your attention. You're going to see it for what it is. It's going to destroy you with your strength card in reverse because this is your card in tarot. Okay. You're weak to this situation, even though you didn't get any fulfillment in it. Okay. But you are ascending to a higher level with this high priestess. Okay. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Sometimes spirit has to come in and teach us lessons in ways that we don't like to learn them. But regardless of how hurt we are and how we don't get fulfillment and things don't work out in our favor, we still ascend to a higher level of understanding. So I feel like, yes, there is a deceitful person or deceitful situation that you fell prey to. You didn't receive fulfillment, or you're not going to receive fulfillment in it, but I feel like you're ascending for a higher spiritual level of understanding because of the situation. So this is one of those things where I would say to you, Leo, be happy for the good and the bad, okay? Because I can tell you right now, if someone tried to hurt me, if someone tried to deceive me, okay, I would still be happy at the end of the day if I found out about it, because you know what? Now I know what the hell deceit looks like. Now I know what deceitful people do. They say things, but they don't do shit. Actions don't happen. Okay. So you're ascending to a higher level, and it's kind of, and you know, I see your ancestors in this card. Your ancestors. What did I say? Conclusion. Look at that shit. Conclusion. Okay. Conclusion behind the high priestess of spirit. Your ancestors are here for you because something is coming to an end, and it's meant to. All right. And it is something that's deceitful, whether you were deceiving yourself or someone else because you weren't strong enough to deal with the fact that you weren't fulfilled, or maybe you weren't able to speak your truth. Okay, you weren't able to roar. And you know, Leo having their roar being contained, that's a problem. It's part of who you are. All right. Let's pull your animal spirit card, and then we're going to wrap this shit up because I'm hot. All right. Yeah, definitely some truth coming out. Yep, you're right, Toya J. Definitely some truth coming out. And it's not going to be fulfilling, but there is a deceit that is being made known to someone. Yeah. Firefly, you got Firefly. Firefly. You know what? Oh my God. The song that just popped in my head for you guys, Leo. Oh my gosh, you guys are about to, you guys are about to have something revealed to you. And it is gonna hurt you, but it is something that you need to know, because you need to you needed to know this so that you can move on. Okay. Black butterfly sailed across the waters. Tell your sons and daughters what the struggle brings. Black butterfly set the skies on fire. Rise up even higher, so the ageless winds of time can catch your wings. Yeah. That song just popped in my head, okay? Woo! Black butterfly. Okay, I'm sorry. I just put your card back on here. Firefly. Woo! Sailed across the waters. You went through hell. Tell your sons and daughters, teach your kids what you went through behind this situation came out. Or the deceit could be behind children. You could be finding out something about your son or your daughters. Okay. Black butterfly, set the skies on fire, rise up even higher, so the ageless winds of time can catch your wings. Yeah, Move to the next level. Let this situation that's coming, that you're dealing with, let it move you to a higher level of understanding. Let it evolve you. Okay. But that's a strong song. Okay. By Denise Williams. If I'm correct, it speaks of slavery and, you know, being imprisoned, you know. Yeah. Woo. They hit it with that song. They hit it with that song. Wow. So Leos, your reading is probably left for last because your shit's about to be deep. Okay. Let's see. Wow. I hate when people get hurt. But you know what I'm seeing here with the flyer card, there's some truth that's being illuminated. It needed to be. You were in the dark about something and something's being illuminated. Inspired and fantastic yet fleeting. Okay. The firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Someone tried to hold you back, Leos. Somebody tried to keep you from moving, tried to hold you back with deceit. Okay. But they can't hold you for long. You're a freaking lion. Okay. It's pure and illuminating. This high frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades if we do not catch it. There is firefly energy behind every poem, song, and intervention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? When in balance, you write, you create, you brainstorm. When out of balance, burnt out feels dull. To bring into balance, write a poem or draw. So you might find yourself thrown into some kind of activity that you do of creativity to calm yourself after this deceit comes out, okay? But you needed to know. So that is what I have for you guys for the Oracle read for all signs. I love you guys, all right? And I am Sapphire Dragonfly, and I am out until my AC is fixed tomorrow morning. I'm gonna try to come back on and do a live for you guys, but don't be surprised if I do it from my car. I'm gonna open the garage and sit in the car. I tell no lie. Bye.